Welcome back. The federal government has repealed Don't Ask, Don't Tell, but should it be a state's right to make that decision? In the Commonwealth of Virginia, a new bill is being drafted that would ban homosexuals from openly serving in the Virginia National Guard. Joining us with that right now is the guy behind that proposed bill, delegate of Virginia's 13th District, Bob Marshall, right there, and Legislative Counsel for Equality for Virginia, Claire Castañaga. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Now, Bob, you say that you can do this, ban gays from Virginia's National Guard, because this is a states' right issue.
Well, active homosexuals, not people with a sexual persuasion that way. This is a report from the DOD. They acknowledge that the regulations they're talking about apply only when in federal service. There are two Supreme Court decisions that support me. This has been the policy of the United States for 232 years, the moral assumption of the last 6,000 years. So when Congress decided to change this on a weekend, when they're in lame duck session, when they've been repudiated by the voters, and on a bill that dealt with small business administration and allowed no amendments except this, that's a problem. They proceeded on false assumptions. They likened this to integration, not the same thing.
All right, Claire, what do you think?
Well, I mean, Delegate Marshall and I don't agree on many things, and this is certainly one of them. I agree with Governor Bob McDonnell. This decision's been made. It's time for us to go forward like good soldiers and implement it across the board in Virginia. There shouldn't be two standards for gentlemen and ladies fighting side by side in the military, and Bob's legislation would cause that to happen. And you know, National Guard troops have been taking an oath to both the federal government and the state government since 1912, and they are federalized troops and should serve under the same standards as all military.
Bob, a rebuttal?
Arming, disciplining, and organizing the militia is not the same as enlistment criteria. I checked with Virginia National Guard recruiters and Army recruiters. We clearly have different admission standards right now. So the governor's making an assumption that is not factually correct. We can't have different policies. This is a separate unit. When you join the U.S. Army in Virginia, you don't join the Virginia National Guard. All
right, we're going to have to end it right there for right now. Claire and Bob, we thank you very much for joining us from the D.C. Bureau.
Thank you.
As for folks out in TV land, what do you think about Bob's proposal? Email us right now, friends@foxnews.com.